we're gonna look at completing the square where A is less than 0, in other words, where A is negative. All right, so we're looking at this section right here from 173. Okay, let's look at 173. All right. So let's do 173. So it says, given negative 5x squared plus 2x plus 3. Step 1, group the x's. So they're grouped. 2, make the number in front of x squared equal 1. Is it 1? Is it 1, ladies and gentlemen?
No.
No. So I'll factor out negative 5. So negative 5, open bracket, negative 5x squared over negative 5 plus 2x over negative 5 close the bracket plus 3. Giving me negative 5, open bracket, x squared minus 2x over 5, leave the space, plus 3. Questions? Questions? Preguntas?
Sir, why negative, sir?
Why do you want negative? This one or this one?
The second one.
This one? Because a positive divided by a negative is a negative. Right? Positive divided by a negative is a negative. That's right. Good. Now, step 3. Look for the value in front of x, or the value we call b. If it is a whole number, divide by 2. If it is a fraction, times by half. What will we do?
Half, sir.
Half. So 2/5 times a half is what? 2/5 times a half is what? Really? Can I do that in your head?
1/5, sir.
1/5. So the result, we square it and add it inside the bracket, and we do the opposite outside. So I did the opposite outside. Questions? Questions? You should have some questions. If you don't,
Where would a 5 come from?
huh?
The 5.
What about it?
Where it go from?
Because remember, if I distribute, there's actually a 5 right here. My distribution. Because the 5 affects this part too. And since this part is inside the bracket, I must do the same amount outside.
All right, sir.
No other question?
5 half squared.
Leave 5 half squared. 1/5 squared.
Plus 3 plus 5. 1/5 squared.
Yes.
Right,
I have a question for you. I said, whatever I do inside, I do the opposite outside. But I added 1/5 squared, and I'm still adding. How can that be? How can that be? ICM1 said, whatever I do inside, I do the opposite outside. But why am I still adding?
Kind of on the right side.
What do you mean? No, man.
Sir, because when I move the negative 5, it turn into a positive. Right?
What do you mean?
Or something like that.
Or something like that? Guys,
Because
even
it-
though
sir,
there's a
because-
positive here, when I distribute this inside, this is gonna be negative 5 and 1/5 squared right here. The opposite of a negative is a positive. This negative changes the sign of this. So even though there's a plus sign, this is a minus. And the opposite of a minus is a plus. You see it now? So anything outside of the bracket affects everything. That's known as the distributive law. So let's continue. Negative 5, open brackets, x squared is x times x. All right? Let me stop sharing. I should have stopped sharing a while ago. X times x. 1/5 squared is 1/5 times 1/5. Both are negative. See where the negative is coming in? Plus 3 plus 5 times 1/25. Questions with that step? Questions with that step? Do you see how I get the 1/25?
No, sir. How you get the 1/25?
1/5 squared. 1 times
That's
1. 5 squared is 5 times 5, which is 25. Good.
Okay.
All right, let's finish. Let's cancel. 5 into 5, 1. 5 into 25, 5. Giving me an answer of negative 5, open bracket, x minus 1/5 squared plus, what is 3 plus 1/5? What is 3 plus 1/5?
4, 1/5.
Really?
I mean, yeah.
Huh?
What?
3 plus 1/5.
3.2.
No. Oh, that's serious problem. 3 and
Now 14